What's going on, fantasy entertainer, motivator, educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update today. After the loss to Arkansas, we're speaking about everything Shane Beamer said about the loss, the impact, the effect, and all that good stuff. And we're gearing up for Georgia, but you want to lick your wounds. You want to kind of reflect on what happened yesterday. Happy Sunday. Let's go. Let's talk about it, people. So this is everything he said, right, following the loss to Arkansas. So, as you know, we fell 44-33. We had 411 total yards to Arkansas's 557 yards. So, yards-wise, we really matched up with them. But Arkansas dominated the time of possession, 34 minutes to our 25 minutes. All right. So this is the quotes that he said at his press conference. Let's read it. It says, first of all, give credit to Arkansas, Beamer said. Have a heck of a team, and they showed that today. Proud of our football team, the way that we fought and battled throughout the game. Obviously, we can't turn the ball over. We had two big turnovers, the Marshawn Lloyd fumble, and also the Spencer Rattler interception in the end zone. We cannot, especially in the fourth quarter. I know we had the interception, the fumble, the safety, and at least two turnovers in the fourth quarter. And also the safety was kind of huge, too, to kind of push that lead even further. And you can't win football games on the road in the SEC, that is for sure. I just told the team in there, I think we have a chance to be really, really good football team, and we continue to get better. Today wasn't good enough on the road, proud of the way our guys fought. Right? You know, he also said, we talked all week. We are going to face adversity at some point, and that is when we get stronger as a football team. I thought we showed that in a lot of ways today because we certainly face a ton of adversity out there, and and with things that happen throughout the game, injuries, particularly defensive. Overall, not good enough today, but excited as we continue to go through the season. And again, proud of the group of men that we have in the locker room, right? He said on injury, we had a few injuries, especially on defense. He said Jordan and Mo, we will see when we get back to Columbia, but it does not look good going. It does not look going forward. We will say our prayers tonight. Excuse me, and hopefully we get some good news. But right now, it doesn't look good. Cam should be fine. Had an upper body injury, and I hope he would not be long-term at all. On missed opportunities, right? He says, we felt like we had a great advantage with our receivers and tight ends versus their defensive backs today. That is why we threw it like we did. We certainly had some guys running open in the secondary, had a ball to AB early. I think in the first quarter on a post route that we weren't able to come down with. There were other opportunities as well. That is part of it. Defensively as well, they are loaded. Obviously, their quarterback is. We have to stop the run and get ourselves off the field as well. Certainly with a lot of opportunities out there in all three phases. So on being pass heavy, right? He said, I felt really, really good about our ability to throw the ball. Not that we didn't win the run game, but they had two starters out with two starters out. That was big losses for them. Watching Cincinnati last week, Cincinnati had some opportunities in the passing game that weren't able to capitalize on as well. We felt like we could take our shots down the field, which is what we did. We have to be able to run the ball. Each week is different with how we are going to try and win football games. Today, we like our matchups in the passing game for sure. Juice Wells, Jalen Brooks, starting the AB. There are a lot of guys that show what they can do with the ball in their hands. Jaheim, there's no question. We had a few receivers as well. So Juju Bidal, right? It says, I thought he was good. I love Juju. Juju competes his butt off. Whenever Juju's in the game, that is a good thing for us. Love his heart, his soul. Talk about Juju, right? Anything else? Let's look at O-line play, and then we're going to talk. I'm not going to read everything else. I thought that our offensive line did a nice job. I thought we protected well for the most part. You are going to get beat at times, and we threw it a bunch, and I thought overall we protected well. It is all of us involved in the passing game. Overall, I thought they did a nice job. Run game was wise. Just continue to call it. and we'll be honest with you. We don't have many calls running plays today. It was passes. There's no question our offense line wants to run the ball. We can run the ball. We have good bats. Just felt like the way we needed to attack things today. So it's pass heavy, right? That's it. We're not going to read everything else. We're going to keep going, man. Obviously, that's a lot of things that we could talk about. But I think the main thing is that we had an opportunity to win the game. We couldn't really stop the run. And in the fourth quarter, we made some critical errors. Like Shane Beamer said, the safety. We had the Marshawn Lloyd fumble, which was huge, and we had the Spencer Rattler interception. I think overall, we still have a great opportunity to have a good team. A good team for us is 8 to 9 wins. Arkansas was probably going to be one of those games. It was going to be tough, Arkansas, they said, is probably the third best team in the SEC, and it looked like it. But ultimately, let's keep things going. Ultimately, let's keep things situated, and I'm proud of the Gamecocks, man. But, hey, man, next Saturday, you don't want to miss it, man. I'm going live. Stream couldn't get the live stream this week because I was had a basketball scrimmage at my basketball club. But, hey, man, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. What do you think about the game, man? Write it in the comment section below. Get us to entertain, motivate, educate, and please don't forget all three. Look at Murray back with another Gamecock news update. Today, we're speaking about South Carolina ultimately lost, and everything Shane Beamer said about the game. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. But like always, it's the next time, people.